Good morning, Marche.
Good morning, Ms. Johnson.
I was calling you over to talk about STAR, but before I do, I just had to say you are doing excellent in class today, just showing you're paying attention during math and reading. It was excellent, so keep up the good work, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about STAR and setting some goals for you this year, all right? Making sure that you're growing and being ready for 7th grade. This is your reading results here, and if you look on here, there, it's saying that you had a scale score of 340, okay? And it's actually putting you below in that red area. So we're going to have to do a lot of work to make sure you get where you need to go as far as reading, okay? It's showing that you're in the 4th percentile rank and that you are at a 2.9, which means like a almost 3rd grade reading level, okay? So like I said, we'll be doing a lot of work in that area. Can you tell me between literature, informational text, and language, which category are you the highest in?
Language.
Okay, you had a 34, yes. And then which one are you the lowest in?
Literature.
Literature. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to use your target card and we're going to set a goal for you. So since you're at 340, what we're going to do is increase that by 25 points. You have a goal of 365 as far as your scale score, okay? And that's what you're going to need to hit for winter, okay? And then the same thing for math. Here's your math scale score. You had a 684, and you actually fell in the blue, which means you're right there in the middle. You're on the cusp of making it and being there, okay, as far as being on target. All right, so you have 4 categories. Which one are you the highest in? Between number operations, algebra, geometry, and statistics and probability.
Algebra.
Okay, so you're highest in algebra. Which one are you the lowest in?
Geometry.
Okay, geometry, yes, you have a 14, where all the rest are in the 30s, even high 30s, okay? So we're going to work in that geometry area, and that's where I'm going to set you as far as your target for math, okay? So you have a 684 right now. Your goal is 699. That's a growth of 15 points, okay? So when we test, you're going to use this card to really set your goal. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So let's turn it up. We're going to set some goals. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Here are those scaled scores that you had that we talked about, and here are your winter goals that we talked about. So right now in math you have an A, and then in reading you have a B, okay? So I'll ask you these questions, and then we're going to set goals based on those. Okay, so how would I rate myself? I listened to my teacher. Excellent, good, need to improve.
Excellent.
Okay, go ahead and circle that. I participate in class. Excellent, good, need to improve.
Excellent.
I do my homework every night.
Excellent.
I need to complete all my work in class. Or I
Excellent.
complete all my work in class.
Excellent.
Okay. Now, number 5 says I have excellent behavior.
I'll say good because I need to work on that
Okay.
by trying to achieve my goal to excellent.
Okay. So some of those times when you're those interruptions that are happening in class, focusing on those friends that are next to you, do you think that would be a good goal to set, to say I'm going to stay focused during those lessons? Okay. So why don't you circle good, and then I'll write the goals down.
Okay.
All right. So what goal would you like to set for yourself according to that?
To try not to let others give me off task.
Okay. That's a good goal. Okay. Is there any other goal that you'd like to set? I know we scored excellent in those, so you really only need one, but then again, you could come up with another.
I think that's right about it.
Okay. And I would agree. I think this is the area that if you did the most improvement in, your scores would definitely go up, okay? All right. So then we're going to make sure that before you take your test that we actually visit those things again, all right? So remember, you're going to get your target card when we take our test again in the winter for STAR, all right? You did really well with being honest today. Thank you for being honest about like the areas that you need to improve in. And I'll make sure that you reread these if you're having any off moments. Got it?